Hello everyone! Beautiful beetroot shave coming up. Already got the pre-shave on. What are we using? As you saw in the thumbnail, Master Mirrors Grooming Products, Mmgp from Scotland, menthol cresta. Gotta say, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's kind of a hard pack. It looks like it is kind of a crope. You see it's scooped out up there, but it comes out. You know, just watch. Whoops, there you go. And a full. That's how it looks. A beautiful, beautiful bowl and scoop and everything, and a great place to bowl, just to lull from the top if you want. And you get 114 grams. 7 different bottles in this one. Beautiful, just selling. The pre-shave is the cube mentholated activated charcoals, and the razor is the I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Whityle adjustable, very inexpensive. This from AliExpress. Brush, I believe it's called the mountain tips, kind of like a. I think I've used this in sort of combination with this soap before. A nice combination. 24mm from Yaki. Soak. Alright. Let's just get the brush loaded quickly. Oh yeah, the bowl. Excuse me. Fine accoutrements blue, and perhaps you'll notice some glinting. That's because it's slightly blooming. Let's get it to work. Flick it 3 times so it's wet and not dripping. Let's go. Excuse me. Straight away. And I've experienced that these soaps on me and the water that I have, well, not the newer ones that I've received from him, from Graham, and thank you Graham for that, yet again, begins the lather being quite airy. But as I said, not the newer soaps that I've had from him. But as you continue to work the lather a bit, it's already looking better. I don't know if you'll see. It's looking quite better already. Let's just activate a bit more here and there. There you go. Quite a lot of, look at this lather here, quite a lot. Too much for the bowl, really. So, tried something not new, but old new, you might say. We have sort of a role-playing group at work, and I, some great co-workers, and I attended the first session, and they've been at it for a few months, and I just couldn't get the time for it. They've asked me, "We want you to join." So yeah, just can't get the time. But I needed to get out of the house, just trying something new. And look at this, by the way. Heaps and heaps of beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous lather. Look at this. Amazing. Alright, let's get going. It's way too much lather here. Right. I'm going to just get out of the house. Do something different. And I did. It was very fun. Nice and cool, this. Not freezing. At all. Look at this thickness here. Look how thick it is. Could add some more water to this. I think we'll do that. More water still. This is just to show you really that it starts on me, to how I do it, quite airy, but this is the end results. Nothing airy about this. That's all. And it might need a bit, you know, extra work, but not a lot. It's not like I went on for several additional minutes than what I would usually do. Right. How you load this, you turn the handle and then the top comes off. Gillette silver blue. Second use. If I remember correctly, it's actually a magnet on this. That's pretty cool, especially for the price. It's a pretty damn tight magnet. There's a short thread on this one. That's all to be, you know. There you go. Nice and tight. Let's adjust it all the way to max setting, which in this case is setting 8. Let's go with some cold water. Now mine, when you turn it down, you have to be mindful because it slants at some settings. But it is a very inexpensive razor, this. But aggressive. Beautiful. So if there's any sort of nerds out there, that was a bit down, there you go. We were playing, what was it called? Shadow Dragon, or Shadowfall, yeah, that was called. Quite a good bit of fun. Right. No overhang on this one to be aware of, so that's good. Beautiful slickness and protection. It's not a Mmgp at all aggressiveness, but it's up there. Beautiful. Right. Put on additional here. Whoops. And you really get sort of the upset from this quality, you know, somehow it really feels protective to the skin. And no, Mmgp did not pay me anything to say anything nice about the products. I really enjoy them. And the scent, this is scentless, I know. It's menthol as a scent. The sense that he comes up with for the other soaps, pure magic, I tell you. All I'm saying, I'm just sad that I'm not able to test their aftershaves. Alright, we are at setting 8, let's go down to setting 7. It doesn't slant on 7, so we'll go there. It's sort of head heavy, but overall I wouldn't class it as a heavy razor. And if you play these sort of tabletop role-playing games, you know that when you introduce a new character to a group, it might cause some tension, and let's just say my character's addition to that group did not go unattended. Right, there they are. Beautiful. Right. Already at the last box. And a nice residual slickness as well. It really has sort of a different feel than the usual artisan, and I believe that's due to the amount of butters. But look at this, you know. Come on, look at this. That means we'll dip this in cold water. Let's see magic happen, hopefully. I wouldn't mind more menthol in this soap, but I'm also a menth head. Yeah, you definitely get it. You definitely get the menthol. So today's been kind of hot. Actually started out cold. Lots of clouds. But then the sun came, everything changed. Beautiful. We'll stay on. No, we won't stay on it. Let's see. Let's go to setting 6. This is slant on setting 6. No, I believe when we go past that, 6 and below, that's when it starts to slant. Almost nothing left. And the blade is holding up beautifully, smooth, sharp. Anything you could wish for, really. amazing, really. Sorry for being quiet, I just enjoyed that very much. Right, finished. I'll do a face wash and I'll see you all at the post shave. I'm speechless, really. Just an amazing feel that this lather gives. If you really feel your skin. Also post, amazing. I'm slightly red right there. I think I have a pimple or something like that I just caught. Face rose petal. It's a mix sort of rose water, witch hazel. I personally also like tea tree and eucalyptus and menthol. Perhaps this is the last bit we're going to be using today, or it's not. Very fresh, very cold. Good. It's like left. Beautiful. Alright. We'll leave that sitting. Excuse me, and we'll go for what we used. Razor, the Whityle, something like that. AliExpress razor, adjustable, aggressive razor. I also use the highest setting on 8, 7, and the last past 6. All settings aggressive. Lightweight, head heavy. Inexpensive one, you know. Beautiful looking, does the job, no overhang. Recommendable. Another thing that's recommendable is the brush. Yaki brush, 24mm. I think it's called a mountain tip or mountain top or something like that. But I don't think they make this any longer. It's a beautiful brush. Nice long handle as well. Fits nicely in hand. This is the bad thing. Look at the amount of lather I have left. I use way too much soap. Way too much. This is a shame, really. So, and what soap did we use? But first, the pre-shave. I just glanced at it. PAA activated charcoals, mentholated, suited the brush in theme, but also the soap. MMA, that's a lot of M's. MMP, Mmgp, Master Mirror's Grooming Products. Cresta Run, a beautiful mentholated soap with 7 different butters on it, and you really get the sort of, what I do, feeling sensation of extra protection on your skin with those spots. It's really nice. It's very, very nice. Nice protection, great slickness, great residual slickness as well, and just amazing feel and post-shave feel as well. So very recommendable. The only downside that I have to this could be that it takes slightly longer for me and the water that I have and what I use usually to lather the soaps than it normally does. It starts out quite airy, but if you're willing to spend like 45 seconds to perhaps 1 minute longer top of whipping up your lather, perhaps even not that long, I didn't time it, so perhaps it's just 30 seconds. If you're willing to give that amount of time, this here, it's amazing, very nice product. And as you can tell, hopefully, there's nothing airy about this. Amazing quality. I think that's it. Last product we're going to use is the aftershave lotion, kepkhin from grease, frosty lemon. It's sort of a lemony lime, slightly mentholated scent. Very fresh. Ooh, burn. That's it. We're done. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you at the weekend shave. Remember to stay happy and healthy and say to the loved ones that you love them. And remember to take care. This is Hans from Mmgp signing off. Bye.